Contractors VR was, and still is, one of my favourite games that I have ever played in VR because of its engaging combat, various different game modes, and especially because of the modding capabilities that this game has. So, you can imagine my excitement when it was announced that Caveman Studios announced their new game, Contractors Showdown, a battle royale game with the look and feel of the original Contractors game. Well, it finally released just a couple of days ago, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say that this is easily the best battle royale game in VR, and is probably even the best game that has released so far this year. Honestly, the overall feel is just amazing. The gunplay is seamless and the depth of customization is mental. But one thing I really do want to go into depth with is how difficult this game actually is, especially for a solo player.
Oh no! I don't know how, man. I don't know how.
The game currently only supports trios, but you can choose whether you want to go in a game solo or as a duo. But just know, if you choose to do so, then you're practically finished. I remember in one of my recordings that actually failed, that I almost won a 1v3 with nothing but a pistol, but it is practically impossible. I think that in the 10 plus games that I did manage to record, I didn't even manage to register a single kill, because it didn't matter what I decided to do, the enemy would always be 3 steps ahead of me. So I would recommend going into games absolutely stacked with players that play a lot of PUBG, as that is what this game feels like. However, this could all just be a skill issue on my part. Now, just loading into the main menu of the game, you can already see that there is a lot to go through, mainly with all the different customization options that the game gives you. This ranges from different weapon skins, weapon charms, character customization, and even attachments. These can be unlocked by earning upload chips, which can be found in-game or can be obtained by completing contracts that offer various rewards. Things like attachments and customization packs can be bought from the in-game store for in-game credits that are earned from these upload chips. You also have 8 different operators to choose from, each with their own unique customization options. The starting room itself comes with a shooting range where you can spend your time practicing actually hitting a target, something that I should probably be using a heck of a lot more than I already am. When you actually get into a game, it brings you to a loading screen where you spawn in with different loadouts until the real game actually starts. This is just the pre-game lobby, and it is actually a lot of fun. Sometimes you spawn in with really good weapons and you can just demolish the competition. Other times you'll spawn in with 2 shotguns and the nearest enemy will be about 20 to 30 miles away. Or you know, you can be me and just spawn in with nothing sometimes, waiting to get killed. But yeah, once the game actually starts, the game will bring you into the plane where you figure out the game has proximity chat.
I had 2 bullets in
Now, I love proximity chat. It reminds me of the old days of Black Ops 2 going into Search and Destroy, where your Xbox 360 would force you to go into game chat. And it is really funny sometimes when you hear an enemy kicking off when they die. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a good example from my clips because so far I only have 6 kills in this game, and I have nearly played 30 games. That brings my average eliminations per game to a measly 0.2, which is very similar to my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 days now I come to think of it. Anyways, we're getting off track here. So when you finally drop into the map, you can really see the full scale of this game and how impressive it actually is. The map is huge, and with that comes the vast amounts of contested locations such as the nuclear plant and some random neighborhood that seems to have about 3 to 4 squads in each house. This is where you have about a 62% chance of getting gunned down before you even find a weapon. But if you manage to find one, you move on to your next problem, which is trying to get to the circle without being found by anybody. And if I'm being honest, I got killed far too many times just running out in the open because I treated this game like it was Fortnite. I think out of all the games that I did actually manage to play, I think there was one game where I managed to get into the top 20 players. The rest of them I was pretty much wiped out within the first 5 minutes of spawning in. And while it is probably my fault for going to these contested sites, I also did not want to just get clips of me just doing absolutely nothing but looting for about 20 minutes, only to be met with the bullet of a sniper eventually out of nowhere. And also because on my PC I have a very limited amount of space, and each video that I do record on this game, it takes up like nearly 15 gigabytes. So yeah, take it from me, a professional tip from a professional Contractors Showdown player: do not play this game as if it's Fortnite. 1, because you can't build. 2, because you are just going to get gunned down straight away if you come out of any sort of hiding spot at all. Overall, despite the insane difficulty of trying to solo random squads of 3, I have really enjoyed the games that I have played so far. I'm probably going to spend the next couple of days playing this as well, just to see if I can finally win a game, but if we're being real, I highly doubt it. Maybe if I played as a trio, I'd have a chance, but that ain't happening anytime soon. Anyways, I would recommend giving this game a good go, even if you ain't really into shooter games or battle royale games. It's got one of the best progression systems I've seen from a VR game so far, and it's just an all-around laugh to experience. Now, before I do get to the end of the video, I just wanted to talk about my channel. Over the past couple of months, the amount of support that I've received has been nothing short of incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. Even when I had to take small breaks away from the channel, the amount of support never slowed down. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you checked out some of my other videos or even considered subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.